His soldiers love and respect him.
You always want to do good in front of him.
He just genuinely loves people.
School integration.
When things go down, you know what protocol is.
Look.
Ah, so beautiful. Ah,
Joy.
see how it is, Sergeant Joe.
I know that I'm not their biological father, but there comes times when they need more than just leadership force when it comes to following the military rules. Sometimes they need that personal touch. They need that personal feeling that someone really cares and someone understands them as human beings.
I mean, he never has any trouble out of them. He doesn't have to be hard. I mean, he can be if he wants to be, but that's not his style. But he doesn't need to be. I mean, they respect him for who he is, what he knows, what he does. And to me, that's what it's all about, being a leader. You can't.
So we've met a lot of seniors who I met for particularly one lady. She's a Serbian lady who lives all alone by herself, 73 years old, trying to take care of the home and what little livestock that she does have. She needed food, and her stove was burnt out. The fire bricks in the stove are burnt out, and there's a danger of a fire. And we've learned to love these people with an unconditional love, never forgetting what our mission is.
He was a constant role model for me because I was, young and dumb, and I have him overlooking me, and that as a figure that of the city and stuff that he's in, and the the position that he's in back home, it's just you always want to do good in front of him. So you don't want him to think bad about you, which he wouldn't anyways, but you always have that in the back of your mind.
I try to instill in my soldiers that as a soldier, you not only have an obligation to yourself, but you have an obligation to your country and those that are surrounding you. And that it is very important to preserve our way of life and our way of freedom. I thought I could best serve the Army by preserving our way of life. I totally believe that if I could play my part for as preserving our rights, our way of life, that it would make a better life for my children and for my future.
Mission coming first, and the welfare of our soldiers.
He's that father figure, he's that mentor. Pretty much anything you need him to be in the moment, he rises to the occasion. So, consistently, I've seen him just reach out to people, whether it's out in the Kosovo communities or other soldiers. They cut bonds to him, and they gravitate towards him like you wouldn't believe. And so he's that compassionate person that you can just talk to him, no judgment, no resentments, just who he is.
My legacy would be, if I want to leave anything at all with my soldiers, and that would be to live the Army values. That is the most important thing, because no matter how many years that I may have spent in this Army, or a young man may spend in the Army, if he doesn't appreciate the Army values, then all that time is a waste. Honor is my favorite value. Honor taught me to be proud of myself, how to respect myself, and how to respect others. That's why honor is so important to me, doing what is right and doing it with pride and dignity.